What if the real reason students don't listen is not because they are distracted, rebellious, or addicted to their phones, but because their teachers' hearts are closed? What if no new curriculum, no modern technology, no psychological framework can reach a child until the teacher first changes something inside themselves? This is a story about educators who searched the world for answers, only to discover the one place they were afraid to look. A group of teachers once gathered in a meeting room and asked a serious question. How can we plant kindness in our students if they won't open their hearts to us? They believed the answer must be knowledge. So they enrolled in professional development programs. Professors spoke about learning models, educational standards, measurable outcomes, and innovative instructional strategies. They filled notebooks with methods and theories. They earned certificates and returned proudly to their classrooms. But something unexpected happened. Their lesson plans improved. Their presentations became sharper. Their data looked better. Yet their students' hearts remained closed. The teachers refused to give up. We need psychology, they decided. So they studied behavioral science, emotional intelligence, trauma-informed practices, and motivational theory. They learned about cognitive patterns and personality types. They practiced active listening techniques. They memorized terminology that sounded impressive and complex. They returned to their classrooms armed with empathy strategies and structured interventions. But once again, the students behaved the same. They followed instructions. They completed assignments. But they did not open their hearts. Maybe the answer is innovation, they said. They invited experts from overseas who spoke confidently about revolutionary educational technologies. The experts demonstrated interactive systems, futuristic digital tools, and advanced classroom platforms. Everything looked impressive, modern, cutting-edge. The teachers redesigned their classrooms. Screens replaced boards. Tablets replaced notebooks. The word engagement was everywhere. But still, the students' hearts remained guarded. The technology worked. The connection did not. Discouraged and exhausted, the teachers finally asked a different question. Maybe what we need is wisdom. They traveled far beyond institutions and conferences. They sought out a wise old man who lived alone in the mountains, away from trends and reforms. They asked him, "Show us the path to our students' hearts. Without it, the next generation may grow colder and harder." The wise man looked at them calmly and said, "I will give you the path. But first, you must give me something in return." The teachers exchanged confused glances. What could he possibly want from us? The wise man spoke slowly. "If you carry irritation, give me your irritation. If you carry anger, give me your anger. If you carry harshness, give me your harshness. If you carry doubt, fear, resentment, bitterness, judgment, give them to me. If you carry impatience when a student struggles, if you carry frustration when they fail, if you carry pride that prevents you from admitting your own mistakes, give those to me too. Empty yourselves of what poisons your hearts. And understand this, what you give away cannot be taken back." The teacher stood silent because they realized he was not asking for their methods. He was asking for their ego. When the darkness was gone, the wise man said, "Now your hearts are clean, and here is the wisdom you were searching for." The path to a student's heart is a clean heart within the teacher. No strategy can replace sincerity. No technology can replace compassion. No reform can replace humility. A child does not open their heart to expertise. They open their heart to authenticity. In a world obsessed with innovation, metrics, and performance, we often forget something simple. Students do not need perfect teachers. They need human teachers. They need adults who are patient when they fail, calm when they struggle, humble when they are wrong, and kind when it is difficult. because the greatest educational technology is still a clean heart. If we want a generation that is compassionate, strong, and wise, it begins not in the curriculum, it begins in us.